Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on 101 Dalmatians, 1969 film review. Now, as you know, 101 Dalmatians was originally a 1956 novel done by Dodie Smith. Walt Disney one day liked the book so much, he wanted to make it into a film. And Dodie Smith hoped this because she wanted to see an adaptation of it. And after basically the studio being needing to pull out of its strings after the disaster of Sleeping Beauty, and given the fact Walt Disney had to cut down the staff to 100, they were managed to do this film. Now, the premise of the film is basically about Pongo and also Purdy, who have these litter of puppies, and Carrera is basically interested in them and wants to make them into a fur coat. Now, Carrera's character is meant to be this over-the-top, kind of diva-like character, and she goes to any length just to get these puppies, and has her two henchmen, Horace and Jasper, kidnapping them, and basically leaving Pongo and Purdy to go on an all-out rescue to get them, and at the same time basically going through this epic adventure to get them back. Now, there are some things I do feel with the film. I do feel it does rush the opening a bit, because I kind of feel with Roger and Anita is that we never really know much about them, because I kind of feel with Roger we could have had given the fact in the start he has this bachelor lifestyle, I kind of feel we could have had him having notes from companies and other places to let him know to do the next song and that. And I kind of feel like they do kind of rush in the relationship quite quickly, which I feel the live action one does a bit better, because I feel like with Roger they don't reveal much about him, because we never see him on the phone talking with other sort of companies to produce next songs. And I kind of feel like as well that they could have had Nanny, who's meant to be Roger and that maid, as basically Anita's grandmother. It would have been a nice, better touch, because it would have been nice to have had her as a grandmother, basically helping the family out, which I feel could have been better. Now, at the same time, the film is quite quick, and I feel like there is not much reaction with the puppies. I kind of feel, given the fact that you don't know much about them, and I feel like with the sequel, it does it a bit better, because you get to know more about Pat, but you never get to know much about the other puppies. So I think the 90s 101 Dalmatians cartoon that was meant to follow after the live action series does it better. And I know that the live action version changes some things. For example, like Anita and Carrera being old college friends instead of Carrera being part of a company, which I think would have made more sense for Carrera to have, because we don't know much about her job, her career, and everything else. So, in a way, 101 Dalmatians did left an impact, but it feels quick. It's not the best one out there, but it holds up well. So it deserves a thumbs up. It's still good at the end, and still delivers a good premise by the end of the day. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.